Hello, I am Alba Sempere Lillo and I'm going to talk about my final task, the importance of the motor skills for learning. My presentation has 3 points. 1. Introduction, 2. Activities, and 3. Materials and answer the questions. In the first place, I would like to talk about me. I am Alba, I am a teacher, and this year I am working with 5-6 years old children, which means that they are in their 3rd preschool level. In the second place, I am going to talk about my article. It is related with the importance or the influence the motor skills in the children's learning. The importance of the article is that is a reality that is necessary, includes motor skills in the diary school tasks, and also teach them to gain knowledge and control their body. In fact, motor skills are the base of a good learning. And now I'm going to explain the activities. The activities aim at children between 5 and 6 years old, as I said before, considering their characteristics. So each activity is formed by short games. The first one, I Like My Body, has a purpose, know the vocabulary of body parts. In the first part, we introduce the concepts with flashcards with the body parts. First, I show the flashcard and repeat the name. Then children say the name, for example, arms, eyes, etc. The second part, in the second part we play. The games are 1, I have the flashcards and I put all on the floor. I hit 1 while children have their eyes closed. Then have to guess what the hidden card is. 2. Memory. We have a pair of cards of each body part and I put on the floor, upside down. Then children have to guess where is each pair, picking up only 2 cards in each turn. And 3. We play bingo with special cards with body parts, and the first child finish the card, say bingo. The second one is named Music and Dance, and his purpose is know where are the body parts. In the first part, we introduce the concepts with a song. This is me. We listen the song, and then children have to repeat the movements on the video. In the second part, we play. The games are 1 statues. I put music and children have to dance while the music is on. Then, when I stop the sound, the children must stay still to stop the music. 2 orchestra. I put the different kinds of music and children have to dance with free movements. Then I will say, I dance with my hands, and children only move the hands. Or I will say, I dance with my head, and children have to move the head. And finally, ways. In the class, we put 2 points in each corner of the space, and children have to move to one point to another with different movements, crawling, running, etc. etc. In the second part of my presentation, I'm going to talk about materials and answer the questions. About or respect to the materials, I choose the materials considering the characteristics of my students. So I have flashcards, songs, videos, images because they are motivated for them. The flashcards has a photo and a text because my students are starting to read that is motivating for them. I will print these flashcards in a paper like this, and then we could play. The bingo card has a lot of parts of body, and the same way I will print and we can play. In the last place, the song "This Is Being" you could find in YouTube, and we're going to listen a short piece. In the last place, to finish my presentation, I'm going to answer the questions. The purpose of the activities, as I said before, are in 2 points. In the 1 point are of the know the vocabulary, the control of the movements, and in the other point are to know the possibilities, the cognitive possibilities children have in their body, to express emotions, to control the emotions, etc. In words of the author Wallon, the child has nothing other than his body to express his psyche. The structure of the activities has very simple. There is an introduction, a game to introduce the general concepts. Then there is a games part with different games to internalize the concepts. And finally, we make a short questions like what do you feel in the activity, what do you learn in the activity, etc. Why the activities are innovative? Understanding innovation as a modified existing elements in order to improve them, I consider that the innovation in these activities is in the chain of the point of view of the learning. These activities put the children in the center of the activity. The students are active, participating in the activity, and they are learning, enjoying. And overmore, the use of the new technologies, for example, in the video, because for the students are very motivating. And the assessment criteria for the activities, the assessment, in my opinion, is global because it's not considered only the results, and is formative because I can do different modifications in the activity. The assessment criteria are related with the purpose of the activity, with the vocabulary, the control of the body, but too of behavior, of participation, etc. And I don't forget the assessment of my own, with criteria like are the activities adequate for the students, are the time enough to do the activities, etc. And now, thanks for your attention. Bye.